Welcome to Triple D Hot Takes. We bring you live this week all about NASCAR and Daytona. So, hey, glad you could join us. We'll be joined by Kyle Dietert, Garrett Dietert, and myself, Hank Dietert. So, hey, glad you could join us, guys, and we hope we have some people out there in YouTube land and Facebook land. Yo, come on in, and we're going to talk some fun stuff about NASCAR. How about that?
Heck yeah.
Are y'all there?
Yeah. I was making
Yeah,
sure.
cool, Kyle.
I didn't know if I was muted or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're
We're still
there.
waking up.
That's right.
Yeah,
So,
it's pretty exciting tonight. Yeah, we got the live show and we got the duels going on NASCAR on FS1 right now. The duels are on. And they're racing for 10 points each. So there's duel 1 and duel 2. They break up the two groups. And you're racing for 10 points for the season, really. So these points do matter. It goes to something at least. So it isn't like they're just racing for fun or anything.
yeah, there's always either about money or points, right?
Yeah, and it determines where you start, like which row and how far back in that row you start for the Daytona 500. So,
but I knew personally in that first duel, Kyle Busch really didn't want to race because he didn't want to mess up his car because he already knew he had a locked position. He still has the first position for Sunday, so he didn't want to tear up his race car or anything.
Right.
So yeah.
So. Yeah, Kyle, go ahead and
start it here. What we got?
Oh yeah, so first off, we got the NASCAR Cup Series roster reload. Really?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you had talked about I thought you'd want to talk about some any rule changes or anything news, any other news that you had available for us. I know that
they changed
coming back to the Truck Series.
Well,
I'm not really excited about it, but
I know that there is a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Well, I know I just didn't have that pulled up yet, but I can pull it up real quick. It's not going to take long.
Go ahead, Garrett.
Well, they changed the playoff format and everything. That way, this year it's going to be more based on how you do throughout the regular season, and then keep a tally of points. And then the top 16 drivers then make the playoffs, and then it's more about system more than just win and you're in kind of thing. Because before it was like you win a race, you're automatically in the playoffs. This year, that's not a thing. It's like it's a consecutive performances and more about the points. They're calling it the chase, I believe now, and so it's just kind of a different format to kind of get more of an overall picture of the season winner than just someone that keeps winning time and getting in and surviving. So that's kind of how I feel like they've changed it, which is going to be really interesting to see. And it's going to be it's more like the system they had, I think, back in the like 2010s, 2014s, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got you.
And there was a bunch of other news. God.
Well, we know that.
And they've added a few new races this season, a few new places. I know San Diego's one, and then I think there's having a Chicago race besides the street race, I believe. So a lot of new interesting stuff going on this next year in NASCAR.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and at the bottom of our screen you see Joey Logano wins duel number 1.
They got lucky. Bubba Wallace was making a huge run.
Go forward, baby.
He made a great move.
Yeah.
Well, Logano was lucky he had Blaney behind him helping him the whole race. So.
Yeah, but all the Fords and Chevy, there was only 2 Toyota or 3 maybe in that whole group. So Bubba Wallace kind of got screwed over because in this duel 2, it's all like Toyotas basically.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, the Fords always do well at Daytona in general. I feel like just because they work together the best, in my opinion. But
well, when you have a great veteran like Denny Hamlin leading the pack, yeah.
Well, Denny Hamlin drives for Toyota, but like
wait,
Joey
what'd you
Logano,
say?
Blaney.
Didn't you say Toyota?
I said the Fords.
Oh
no, the Fords. The Fords dominate Daytona almost always.
You have a great veteran still.
Okay.
You got Logano.
RFK. Like RFK and like Busher and Kozlowski and all them, man, they were killing it.
until they weren't. But
Till they got wrecked. But
well, Bubba Wallace lost it, so
Yeah.
all right, well, let's
we
go
could
ahead
jump
and
into
talk about,
driver news.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do we
let's
got
go
going
talk
on?
about that. All right. Well, we'll get to that. And you said driver news. All right. So we'll go to that as well. So, whoa.
Oh yeah.
And first thing you wanted to talk about, I think you guys had said, okay, this guy Suarez is going to
Yes.
a new team altogether, right?
Yes. So Spire Motorsports is going to be a great start, fresh start for him. Really, the last season he didn't really have too hot of a season. He didn't do too well. I feel like he got in some like wrong places at the wrong time. Really, he wrecked out, messed up his car sometimes, had some damage trying to finish the race and stuff. I feel like a lot of that really hurt him and stuff like that. Just getting caught in all the trash, really.
All right.
But I feel like this is a fresh opportunity for him, and hopefully he'll do good. I actually like Suarez a lot after watching the Netflix series when they talked about him. I kind of liked hearing what he had to say about the sport and his like at home, like just getting to know him and stuff. He's actually a great guy. But yeah, this team is building a great team over there for Spire Motorsports. But bringing him along would definitely help out a lot, I believe. But Daniel Suarez, yeah, he'll do good with them for sure. I feel like this is a lot better move.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a good move. He needed a change. I think last year and the year before he made the playoffs just because of his win in Mexico City, I believe. But, just wasn't a very good year. I wasn't very impressed with Daniel Suarez overall last season. So having a little change, a new crew chief, I believe, I think that'll help him out a lot. So we'll see how the year plays out for Daniel Suarez. But, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about him, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got some...
you got some other things going on here in NASCAR as well.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting, right?
Some new crew chiefs.
Yeah, new
pairings.
crew chiefs. What? What about new crew chiefs? There's some of them right there. New crew chief pairings, which, I mean, crew chiefs are essential in, analyzing and understanding what's actually going on. When the driver can tell you, and if it's tight, loose, or they feel a shimmy here and there, but it's up to the crew chief to make sure that they have enough fuel and they fix the problems.
All right, well, let's just go with the gimmies. So Daniel Suarez, of course, is going to get a new crew chief, I believe, because he had a new team. He went to a new team.
Right.
Eric Jones, God, man, this is a dude you could toss up in the air, and he might win something or get in the top 10. But they probably had to change the crew chief because they need to see more results, I felt like, with him. Ross Chastain, God, he has his ups and downs. And I feel like this might be a lot better crew chief than what he had. But he's a great driver overall, I feel like. Kyle Busch, what can I say? He's selfish. He doesn't like his crew chiefs. So I feel like he has to have a new one every year, I feel like, because they get tired of his mess.
Yeah.
And then Connor Zilkich, he's going to do a phenomenal job. And he's brand new. He's a rookie. Of course, he's going to have a new crew chief. And then he got Kyle Busch's old crew chief, which I think is funny. But, yeah, he'll do great with him, I feel like.
Yeah, and I mean, for the fans out there, the crew chief, I mean, that's kind of like the head coach. They're kind of in charge of making sure all the operations are running smoothly, from the pit crew to the driver to the spotters, everything there. And so, yeah, when you're not flowing and everything's not gelling between the crew chief and the driver, it causes a lot of problems. I think Kyle Busch had a lot of instances last year where it kind of just didn't work out with him and his former crew chief. So him getting a new crew chief, that'll be exciting to see what he does this year, because we all know he's a great driver, but it's happy to see him do terrible. So and then Ross Chastain, yeah, good driver as well. That'll be one to watch out for this year. He had a pretty strong year last year, came close a few times. So him and a new crew chief, Be interesting. And then Connor Zilkridge, he's going to be the talk of the NASCAR for a little bit, because I mean he was an absolute stud as a rookie last year, or absolute stud in the Xfinity Series. 18 years old, this man was a beast. So it'll be exciting to see what he can do in his rookie campaign on the Cup Series.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of that, leading into
We could talk about the
leading
rookie
into
driver.
our rookie drivers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, let's go on to the next one. Yeah, rookie driver. So, anybody want to talk about this kid? Because we know he dominated the Xfinity season. You know, Connor Zels.
Yeah.
You know,
Connor
Zales, or I think it's Zales. Yeah. So
Zilkich, I believe, but
Zales.
I still think it's Jokic, yeah. But watching him last year in the Xfinity Series, I mean, he dominated a lot of those races. You know, he even beat SVG on a road race, which was really, really impressive, because no one was beating SVG on any road races except Connor Zilkridge last year. So, yeah, really exciting stuff to see what he does in his first season as a Cup Series driver. You know, like it says on here, he's only 19 years old, brand new, and he's at Trackhouse Racing, which is a really good organization that's up and on the come. I believe Dale Earnhardt Jr. helps out with that team, or he's partial owner. So, and yes, SVG is one of his partners, or one of his teammates. So yeah, it'll be a really exciting year for him to see what he can do.
Oh yeah, no, I'm psyched. Yeah, no, because I knew last year when you were just talking about him, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. came in to one of the Xfinity races, and he was his crew chief, and I was like, yeah, it's over. They're gonna win the race. Like, God.
And they did.
So, you're gonna say something, Garrett, or no?
No, I was just like, they did. They won that race. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they dominated too. But yeah, to see him beat Shane Van Gisbergen is crazy, though. To hold him off was crazy. But yeah, nah. Having double-digit wins going, I believe he had 10 wins last year in Xfinity. But yeah, he did a phenomenal job for only being, and now he's 19, rookie, full-time. He's exciting. I feel like he definitely, I had some like fun doing some over and unders, and they predicted him maybe getting either 2 wins to a win this season. And I feel like it could definitely happen. He's really good. He's a lot better than what people would think he is. But I feel like rookies every season, they always get wrecked out, or I don't know. They're always caught up into something.
You know, I mean, I think it's kind of like any sport. I think being young, being inexperienced, being a rookie, it does definitely take a toll, and it's a lot different going from Xfinity to Cup Series. Cup Series, you got these experts. You know, you got Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Chase. You know, you got all these guys that have been driving for 15 years in the Cup Series, you know, and then this guy's his first year. He's got a lot to learn. He's got to learn when to be patient at times, when to be aggressive, when to not piss off all the other drivers and they hate him, kind of like Carson Hocevar didn't learn, but he's trying to. So stuff like that, you know, it takes a lot of experience in that. People don't realize that, especially when it comes to NASCAR.
And this is what he looks like. Oh, there he is.
Hey.
Young.
Yeah, like,
young.
Golly, he's younger than you, Kyle.
But nah, he's not. Never mind. I thought he was always foreign. Like he wasn't born in the USA, but maybe he was. I forget.
I don't know.
I
thought he was born out of state, but I might be wrong. Okay, I could go look him up though, since I'm already here. But yeah, he's great, young. Definitely going to be in the sport for a while. So, y'all,
a lot of potential.
If this is y'all's first team watching NASCAR and you want a brand new driver, stick with him because he won't let you down. He's a really good driver. I really like watching him. And I don't know if I can have 3 favorite drivers right now. I feel like a bandwagon.
Yeah, that's what you're duel right now. Yeah, that's the top 10 in the duel right now as we speak. So, Chase Briscoe, Hamlin, Larson, Elliott, Gibbs, Jones.
Oh.
To give you an idea.
Sorry. He's from North Carolina, Charlotte.
North Carolina?
Yeah, he grew up
racing. That's what
you know that man's been racing since he was 4 or 5 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Shane is the one that's from New Zealand. Okay. Yep. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit off there. So.
Okay.
All right.
Let's look at some of the teams we got here, huh?
Yeah, we'll let's see where we're at, and so So now we go down to the teams, right? That's what you want to talk
Yes.
about?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
The duels are over here buffering, so I was trying to
Yeah, you're here. It's
multitask,
buffering up
but
there. It's probably because we're streaming on it.
yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, we're going to talk about the Cup Series and the 2026 teams, all the teams.
And you wanted to talk about the team pairings, right? So,
Yes.
all right. So
So it has all the crew chiefs
and all.
But we could go big screen too, so everybody can really take a look at it while we could just talk in the background, if that works for y'all.
Yeah, every once in a while I may put up the latest to see if there's any changes. If there's changes on the duel, I'll put them up there, the top 10.
Okay. Yeah, but all these other teams, God, I don't want to say they're bad, but they're really... they're not the teams to watch out for, really. Spire Motorsports are going to do... I feel like this could be a great season for them. They got Daniel Suarez. You got Michael McDowell. And then you got Carson Hocevar. Carson Hocevar is... God, I know he's extremely young and aggressive driver, but he's done some phenomenal job out there, I feel like. McDowell has done a great job winning the poles and stuff, but he just needs to finish a race, I feel like. Like, get in the top 10 more. And then Suarez should definitely adding a fresh start for this team and a new driver for them. But Garrett, do you got any take on this team?
Inspire. I mean, yeah, I think it's a good it's a good mix of different kind of drivers. You know, Carson Hocevar is a very aggressive young guy. You know, Michael McDowell's a little more experienced, but you know, he's aggressive when he needs to be. And then Suarez is just Suarez. Yeah, he's just aggressive here and there. But yeah, I like Inspire. And you know, when we look at these teams, so the way NASCAR works, you have these teams that have different owners, and then they kind of represent a manufacturer like Chevy, Ford, Toyota. And then, like, sometimes you can see a lot of these teams interlap or overlap, you know, like a Fords. And I like to see, like, the Wood Brothers racing team. They've been around forever. They've been a NASCAR legacy kind of team. And now they only have Josh Berry running for them. But they work very closely with, like, Penske and some of the other Ford teams. So, yeah, I just wanted to mention that as well. But, yeah, who's another good team that stands out to you, Kyle?
Okay, but going back to this team, I feel like Daniel Suarez is more of a... God, what's the term? Not a speedway, but yeah, maybe a road race, really. I feel like he is more of like a road race driver. Garrett, am I right or wrong?
Well, yeah, I think he's definitely shown more promise, and he's ran better races while in a road race. Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see what he does this year. You know, he's got a new team, new crew chief, so it'll be interesting to see.
God, the other teams I definitely want to... Okay, yes. Richard Childress Racing, I'm pretty sure.
Been around forever.
RCR, really. That's what everybody calls them. But, yeah, Kyle Busch is the best driver in NASCAR, hands down. Best driver. Okay, best Xfinity and Truck Series driver you'll ever meet. Most wins in that. But, yeah, Kyle Busch is elite talent for sure. Especially bringing in a new crew chief. I feel like you do a lot better job this year. Just... gotta avoid the wrecks, and God, just being at the wrong time at the wrong place, really, for Kyle Busch. He's always ending up in a wreck, or either just losing it, really. But Dylan, God, you're gonna get your ups and downs with him, but they're both experienced drivers. They know how to drive. They know what they're supposed to do to get better. It's just... how are they going to stay on top of things, really, when it comes down to it, to winning? Which Kyle Busch needs to win. He hasn't won in, God, I don't even want to... It's been more than 22 or 24, 23 races. It's been a while. Maybe more than that, but yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, some of the teams I really look at here and I really think of is... you know, I think this RFK team, I think they've had some really strong cars this last year between Buescher, Kozlowski, Pierce, Ryan Pierce. And we saw Pierce win the Clash a couple weekends ago, kind of like the exhibition race to start the NASCAR season. Yeah, I think this is a deadly team. I think if they start putting some momentum together, some big wins, they can definitely make some damage. Or, yeah, have a really successful season. 23-11, that's another cool one because, I mean, Michael Jordan as your car owner and Denny Hamlin as the car owner, who Denny Hamlin also races against his own team that he owns. Pretty cool. But, yeah, Bubba Wallace, Tyler Reddick, Riley Herbst. Well, Riley Herbst hasn't done much, but I think Tyler Reddick and Bubba Wallace both showed last year and the year before that, they're solid. They got a lot of potential and really solid racers. So that's another team I would look out for as well. And then Trackhouse, man. Don't sleep on Trackhouse. Zilkridge, SVG, and Chastain, they could do some damage this year.
Yeah, talking about your road racer, man. The king of road racing is SVG there with him. But if he could ever get the oval down, man, he could be pretty dominating if he could get the oval down.
5 wins last year. Phenomenal.
Yeah,
but, all road races.
But yeah, I think he won every road race last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Except one, I think it was. Yeah.
But number 88, I feel like them two together in road races, whoa, they're gonna rack up some points for this team. I feel like, and Connor can run the ovals. See, that's the biggest things that people don't know. I feel like he can run the ovals and he can run the road race.
Yeah.
So like, this is deadly for that team.
Yeah, and it's a very experienced organization. I mean, they're kind of building Trackhouse back up from the ground up, getting like Connor Zilkridge, the young one, SVG, and then Chastain to come over. So it's a very good, interesting team there. And then you got to talk about the big three, right, Kyle? In my mind, there's big three.
Oh, the big
there's three. The big three that run NASCAR lately, as of lately, in my opinion, is Hendricks, Joe Gibbs, and Penske. All four, Penske Ford, Joe Gibbs Toyotas, and then the Hendrick Chevys.
Yeah,
in my opinion, they're the dominant three for the past 10, 15 years. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk a little bit about that, Kyle?
God, well, hey, I know this Ford team, Team Penske, is the team to watch this year. I feel like they're gonna go crazy. Ryan Blaney, they have him as a huge favorite for a lot of the races. Joe Logano, veteran, very great racer to have on your team. Them two together, I feel like anytime they're going to be in a race back-to-back, especially Speedway, they're going to win, unless there's a wreck in front of them, most likely. But once they're behind each other, I feel like they'll definitely push each other to a win easily. But, yeah, Austin Cindric is definitely the worst one out of them two. That's an easy decision. But he's still a great driver. He really is a great driver. He's really experienced too. But that's all I got to say about that team, really. And then Joe Gibbs racing.
Real quick interruption, but Ty Dillon's moved up to second in the duel there.
Ty Dillon? Really?
Ty Dillon, yep. He's moved up to the second spot there.
There ain't no
and I believe the first place guy is the guy I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, not a quick call, Kyle, but yeah, about this Joe Gibbs racing team. I mean, obviously Denny Hamlin, he's been a legend of the sport. He'll be a Hall of Fame NASCAR driver that's never won a Cup Series championship. Anyways, but I think Chase Briscoe is one of the best. I think last year he had an absolute dominant season in that new car taking over for Martin Truex Jr. I think Chase Briscoe is a dang good driver, and he's got a really good car and a really good organization behind him. I think he's going to be a little more comfortable starting this year, and then look for him to dominate some races. I mean, he won a lot of the poles. He ran really good. I think he went deep in the playoffs and had a chance to win it all. So Chase Briscoe is someone I would definitely keep my eye on for this year.
And yeah, you're talking about races in general, but the pole, like when it called for qualifying, I feel like he won every single one of them, or he was in second at least.
Yeah, he dominated qualifying last year.
Oh yeah, this is a phenomenal
Christopher
team.
Bell's another one, man. Christopher Bell started off last year winning the first 3 races in a row, or he won 3 races in a row. He won the first 3 out of the 4. Yeah, he didn't win Daytona, but he won the other 3. And he's a good driver as well. And then Denny. I mean, I thought Denny Hamlin. I'm not a big fan of Denny Hamlin, but man, he was inches away from winning the championship last year, and then kind of got robbed.
All I gotta say is, if we weren't doing wins to count, all I gotta say is Denny Hamlin wins anything when it comes to points. Denny Hamlin definitely had the most laps led, more than anybody else, I feel like. Denny Hamlin deserved it more than anybody, I feel like.
Right now he's moved up in the second, and Kyle Larson's in third, and in the duel right now, in the second duel too.
Yeah, just from watching from afar, I mean, Chase Briscoe and Denny Hamlin have kind of been in control of this race, or this duel the whole time. So.
Yeah, but I'm surprised Chase Briscoe isn't doing what Kyle Busch did. He just sat back and watched, because they're guaranteed locked for first and two.
Yeah.
For position-wise.
Show you that real quick. I know we cover it up a couple times, but keep the folks updated, and waiting for a comment here or two.
Hey, but how about them Hendrick drivers, huh?
God, this
team
team
won the championship last year with Kyle Larson.
This team is something else.
He won in 23, I believe, 2023.
Hey, all I gotta say is Kyle Larson last season got lucky in the championship.
He did.
I don't know about 100%. Lucky. Yeah,
no, because there was a huge wreck, I thought, or a wreck.
Yeah.
yeah, it was a wreck, and that's how he ended up winning.
Because he was all the way in last, and then he got all the way moved up to the front.
Well,
yeah, he got very fortunate on that side of things. But hey, Kyle Larson's a dang good driver, man.
Oh yeah,
he could win almost every race they go to throughout the year. Hey. You know, he's always a contender to win. And
he races in
Byron Solon, I think, was really impressive last year, and he had a solid run. So Byron's another one that, man, he could definitely have a chance to win this championship.
Do you want to talk about his Daytona 500 wins?
Yeah, he won Daytona 500 last year.
Twice. 2 years in a row.
It was very important. Yeah, 2 years in a row he's won Daytona. He's got a good chance of winning again this year. He's not starting in the same position that he did last year, but so in my opinion, the super speedways, things kind of get mixed up a lot. So anyone can kind of pull out on these super speedways like Daytona. So.
This duel 2 though has 27 laps in and all under green.
Yeah, this TV is lagging.
So just letting you know, I'm keeping updated on the on the live feed from NASCAR.com.
But just like every sport, they have their favorites. This Hendricks team is, of course, probably the most favorite team, I feel like, here. Because you got the most favorite driver in all of NASCAR. You got Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott is a really good driver.
Hey, he's NASCAR's favorite driver for the past 4 years in a row. Okay, everybody loves Chase Elliott. He's an absolute dog, man. He's the best there ever was. No, not ever.
Of course, I know a lot of people.
Dad, Bill Elliott, was a pretty big. A lot of people was a big fan of his dad too. So, Bill Elliott.
I'm just saying, if you don't watch NASCAR all the time, the number 9 is a great bandwagon to hop on. You'll have a lot of other people supporting you. A lot of other people love Chase Elliott. So
Number 8. Everybody loves Kyle Busch.
Or you could pick the 9 or the 12 car. They're best friends anyway.
What?
So
No, go with the 88, guys. If you're just getting in the sport, you go with the 19-year-old, so you can watch NASCAR your whole life with him race.
Yeah, right.
Anyways,
that's
so. You got anything else to add about some of these teams, Kyle?
I'm ready to. Well, if no one's gonna call it, I'm ready for these preseason rankings.
Let's talk about these preseason rankings.
And, we talked about the San Antonio group. They were at Rick Ware Racing, a one-man team there, but I believe it's a grandson to the old Ricky Ware. Who had raced a lot here in San Antonio area. Now made it big time, so it's kind of neat to see that up there. So, all right,
awesome.
So we'll get back to then. You said, Kyle, you wanted to go to the top 10 Cup drivers that we put together, or basically you had. Put
I didn't look at Fox's or anything. Fox's is a lot different from their rankings.
With what you're saying is that we have we have the top 10 drivers for the Triple D hot takes, not anybody else, but what we believe.
You disagree, Garrett, or you agree with it?
We may have some little agreements, but for the most part,
I fully agree.
There they are, right there.
Ranking, but
Yeah, I mean, I see it as no particular order, but the only one
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not real comfortable with is the rookie in there. I know he's good, but I don't know if he's a top 10 driver
All right.
yet.
Agreed.
Let's just go off this. He will come in second place most road races with Shane Van Gisbergen. I can guarantee that, and half these drivers won't keep up with them two when it
I
comes
can
to
name a
road
few.
races.
There's a few I
Yeah.
think that'll be just fine.
Yeah, I mean, you think that Kyle Larson's still coming back as
Yes.
the champ is going to be able to defend his title there. Byron's kind of he starts out early good, and he fades out at the end. I think,
But
go ahead.
But he's
Derek.
a consistent top 10, top 5 driver
Yeah.
at most races. I mean, he finished top 5 a lot last year.
You could say that about most of these drivers because
Say that about
you got
Denny too.
Denny,
and
Ryan,
Blaney, and
Blaney,
Bell.
and you had Joey Logano, Chase Elliott. I mean, he was injured and had some problems last year, so this year might be his comeback year with Chase Elliott. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he can make a run, and SVG. I agree. He's probably in the top 10 because of the road races, and you take those road races out. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's all he needs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Not this year, I don't think. No.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean,
With the new playoff format, I think he'll have a tougher time. But
Yeah.
he will win some road races, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And then Chase Briscoe. God, you could definitely put him up there higher, I think, after this season. See, the only reason I don't want to rank him higher because he only had, one season in this new car, or was it 2?
Yeah, it's his first season in the
Second
last year was his
season.
first season in the 19. But man, he's getting comfortable in that 19, bro. That thing is moving. He's got a fast car.
Hey,
But yeah, Kyle, do you want to give your opinion? I'll give mine after. You can go ahead.
about what?
About your rankings?
Yeah, this is perfect. I'm fine with this. Until the first race, this is perfect for
I got-
preseason.
I got a little update here, so let's show you what the update is on the Duel 2 right there for the
Ty
top 10
Dillon.
right now. Ty Dillon in the lead. We got 33
Hey,
laps
I haven't seen
in.
that yet.
So yeah. You're a little behind, right, Kyle?
Well, the TV keeps loading.
Yeah, well, that's because we're streaming, dude. That's probably why. So, yeah, I mean, right now that's the way it looks. But Chase Briscoe's been pretty much in the front. So I
Is Chase
expect
Elliott
him
up
to-
there? That's
Chase
crazy.
Elliott's
Yeah,
4.
Ricky
He's-
Stenhouse is up there?
Yeah, number 5 right now. But I think a lot of them are
it's
pitting.
Daytona, man. It's a super speedway. You catch the right line and you get some teammates to help you out. You can definitely make some
Hey,
moves.
There's
So,
only been 2 lead changes
For
in
10
this
points.
Duel. Yeah, 8
Yeah.
points is points, right?
Yeah, Kyle Busch didn't care, though.
yeah.
So- hey, I'm
well,
surprised.
at least the
Hey,
car's not banged up.
y'all didn't think I was going to put Kyle Busch on here, were y'all?
I
Not
thought you
a
might.
bad team.
Actually, I would take him at number 10 over.
Oh, God, no,
Zelsh.
Dad.
Yeah.
Last year, I should have betted money on him to wreck almost every race. I would have won.
Yeah,
God.
you might have, but yeah. So hey,
Yeah, I mean,
we did have
looking
Karen.
at the-
Karen said no, Kyle, something to that effect. That Chase Elliott wasn't injured last year. That was 2 years ago. Well, that shows my age, doesn't it? Yeah. But
Yeah,
it
they're-
just sure
they're
seems
right.
like it because I didn't think he was up there much, and he had a lot of problems last year.
Ran
so.
he ran a lot of consistent races. He just had
Yeah, he
some
won
tough
last
rates
year.
and-
Yeah, but
yeah, he won a race last year.
Yeah,
didn't
Kyle
think he
Busch
was
did it, though.
I
Like,
didn't
come
think
on.
Chase Elliott was as consistent as we'd seen years past. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I know he's a favorite, so most people will, say, yeah, that's
Yeah.
my guy, and defend
my
him
boy.
anyway. But, yeah, but hey, I'm still a Ford guy, so my pretty much the Penske team is who I root for. Those
But-
guys.
I know Dad said earlier something about William Byron not finishing, but you could go back and look at Christopher Bell. He wins except for the Daytona, After that, he won all 3 races in a row, and then he just hit a slump. Really, it seemed like.
Yeah.
After that, he didn't do much.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's the only reason I have him lower now. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, yeah, this list is pretty good. I think you named a lot of the top 10. I mean, Connor's though, because he's got to prove himself first before he's in the top 10, in my opinion. But
trust me, he'll
I
prove
do
himself.
and like I said, I like Chase Briscoe. I think he's gonna have a really good year. Joey Logano's consistently having a good year. No surprise there. Chase Elliott, yeah, I think Chase Elliott, this is going to be a good year for him. If he starts off strong, in my opinion, I think at Hendricks and for Chase and some of the Chevys, if they can work a little bit more on their long run speed and figure out some way to have long run speed like Blaney does every race, that would be great because Blaney has the best long run speed out there. I mean, that man could run 50, 60 laps and somehow get faster than everyone else. It's insane. But, yeah, I'm excited to see how this year. I think Blaney will be a runner up. Larson, of course, Byron, Hamlin, Briscoe, and Elliott. And, I think it's going to be tough to get a championship this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
But yeah,
Denny's going to want it, that's for sure.
We'll be adjusting the top 10 throughout the season, though, for y'all to take a look at that. But you never know. There might be some drivers out there that didn't do too well last year that might actually shock us this year. Like Ryan Preece.
Out there, Kyle?
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, you got any sleeper picks that aren't in there that you think could do really well this year?
Yeah, I got definitely Carson Ozavar is a sleeper pick, I feel like. He's had a lot of close races last year. A lot of the drivers hated him because, yes, he loves that style of really aggressive. He really loves to push hard because you got to push hard sometimes. Like, God, when it's the last 5 laps, it's either go home a winner or go home a loser. Like, you want to win this race. You got that mentality to win. Just like Denny Hamlin, God, he's a whole different person in the car. But outside the car, he's actually a really cool dude. But in the car, yeah, nah, he ain't messing around. It's all business. But my other sleeper pick, I would have to say, is definitely Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is up there, and he is due for a win. God.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Preece, I feel like, has been driving phenomenal. He's a phenomenal car, fast car. Last year, it seemed like last year he always was in a wreck or something, always getting damage to his car. Stuff like that. But he has a phenomenal car, I feel like, this year. He showed it in the polls.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I mean, someone else I would watch out for is someone like Ty Gibbs. I think Ty Gibbs, if he figures some things out this year, he's got a good organization over there at Joe Gibbs, and he could be someone to watch out for. And then Chris Buescher. I like Chris Buescher. I think he's very experienced now. And yeah, driving for that RFK Ford racing team, they could put together some solid runs. And yeah, like I said earlier, RFK, you mentioned Pierce and Kozlowski, obviously a lot of experience, long time driver. And then Chris Buescher could be someone really cool to watch out for, especially because he's from Texas too. Them Texas boys are built different.
All right. All right, ready to jump into the next? We can talk about the Daytona 500.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe we could talk about some drivers that y'all wouldn't, or that aren't full-time drivers that are racing in this race. Garrett, I'm guessing you know a couple of them. No. He's all looking around. You know Jimmy Johnson is racing 84. Who else did they move up for this race? My God. Helm got a spot. Phenomenal job for this young dude. Corey Helm, great job on the poles the other night. That was very unexpected. Him to get in the top 10 against all these professional full-time drivers. He shocked everyone. He's really young too. And he's not full-time. He usually races. It used to be Xfinity, but now it's the O'Reilly. It's O'Reilly's now. They own it. So, but he is a full-time O'Reilly's, I'm pretty sure, racer. And he might run truck. But, yeah, that really shocked me.
Yeah. Same here. Yeah, he ran well in qualifying.
I don't know who else. Let's see.
Yeah.
I know Dad has a graphic for the Daytona 500.
You want the Daytona 500. Yep, there it is. So this is where it's going to be on Fox, man. This is the, this is one of the sports where you start off with the, Super Bowl at the beginning of the year instead of the end,
Dang.
This is what it's like.
That graphic looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Great American Race, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best. Like, come on. And you're going to and the USA plays on Saturday or Sunday. They play Saturday and Sunday, USA hockey. So we're going to really get a lot of American that day. Sunday.
Yeah.
Nice. Heck yeah.
But yeah. So it's going to be at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. If you're ET, you'll be Eastern Time. It would be 2:30.
2:30, yeah.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, be a little off there, huh? Yeah, the time changes always messes with me, man. So, all right. So y'all ready to get to the pick'ems part where we get the duel?
The triple D duels.
Yeah.
And it has the rules on there and everything, guys, if y'all want to participate in this. If y'all want to comment.
Like, you're talking about, like, there's rules to this?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. You read the matchup, and then you each pick a driver.
Yeah, well, I guess that's pretty easy then, Kyle. We have some people on Facebook that want to comment once we put up who their driver would be.
Surprised Miguel or Cooper hasn't said anything. Or Kaylee Dieter out there somewhere, hopefully watching us.
Well, let's see.
Chase Elliott. I'm surprised she's not saying that.
Well, she's already said, hey. But this is what these are who we're going to pick between. So we'll give kind of a we'll show the duels there, and head-to-head matchup. There it is, the rules.
Hey, Garrett, what do you think about that?
Picks the driver in each head-to-head matchup, and then you can go to the triple duels and, hashtag triple duels and hashtag Daytona 500. So
God, I don't even have the polls up right now. I need to know the positions.
Oh, you need to play positions.
But you can't look at it yet because they don't finalize until the duels are over.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's fair.
Yeah. Now we got some weird things happening right now. Let me show you. I'll bring that aboard right now. And right now we're looking at, I'm sure they're pitting. Kyle, maybe you have it on the big screen over there.
Everybody's going through their pit cycles.
Everybody's pitting, yeah.
Oh, well, no, this TV's like an hour behind. Not even joking.
So, hey, look, there's Connor, Kyle. Number 2 right now. I don't know how long that'll last because, like you said, he's
leading right now, but he's got it. Yeah, he's going to pit soon.
Now we just showed that.
Wait, they stayed out there? They didn't pit?
Not yet.
No, why didn't they all just pit at the same time? God.
Yeah.
Because it's green flag pit stop.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's been no cautions in this second duel.
Yeah, not like the other. Well, they haven't been pushing that hard, I don't think, as the other one.
They're on the 47th lap right now, so, yeah.
Yeah, 14 to go.
Oh, I'm still like 35, I think. Oh, no, they're pitting. Okay. Or one of the groups are, but
yeah, that's why we saw that lead change there.
All right, well, let's get back in the picks real quick.
Yeah, let's get back to the picks.
So we can at least watch the end.
There's where if we have anybody out there watching, then we'll go through them one at a time. But there's the matchups for you, head-to-head matchups that we do.
Yeah, we'll almost do
Some
it
of
like
them are teammates, but that's what makes it interesting to see who's going to win it between the teammates.
Yeah, but how this is going to work, we're almost going to do it like college football. There's going to be 2 for college football it's 2 flags, but now it's two drivers. Images of the drivers, really, and you're going to just pick one like that, just like college football.
Yeah, we'll bring those in, and there you go, and we'll get rid of any. There it is. So the first pick. Kyle.
Dad, do we need to be moved into our...
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we had you over there. Okay, I'll put you back. There you are.
Oh, okay. I was like...
Oh, here, I got to get back in the picture there. So there's the drivers. Let's see. Do we have anybody picking right now? Kaylee Dieter says Connor, the rookie.
I showed Kaylee this. That's why. Okay. Yeah, easy decision for me. I'm going with the rookie. I'm going with Connor. Daniel Suarez is not looking too hot in this new car. I just watched him in Duel 1. He didn't do too hot, unless he didn't want to push it, but he didn't look too good. But I'm going with Connor.
You're going with Connor?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that? Oh, my goodness. So,
yeah, I'm going with the 88 car as well. Give me Connor Zilic.
Okay.
I know.
Plays higher than Daniel Suarez.
Really? Okay.
I know Dad likes Daniel Suarez. I know he likes Suarez.
Yeah, but I think with the new team and everything, I think he'll beat the rookie. I think he'll come ahead. He'll, and we're talking about who's ahead of who at the end of the race.
Hey, question.
Right? That's what this game's about.
Wait, no, question.
Are you going to say who gets the most points because you can still, beat the other driver? So what are we going by points or are we going by
timeout? No, it's whoever's in the race the longest, really. If they both wreck out, whoever wrecked out first is
right, but that's based on placement. That's still based on placement. So you're saying this is about where they place, because if the one goes out before the other, well, automatically they're going to be dropped down in where they place in the race. So that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I would go with final placement at the end of the race.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, but what if they both wreck out?
Well, that's fine, but they'll still have who's ahead of the other.
One ranks higher than the other, yeah.
Okay.
Unless happens to be a tie, somehow they deem it a tie if
they both wreck each other.
But who's ahead at the time of the wreck? That's what.
Yeah, that's what'll happen.
All right, I got Connor.
Well,
easy.
You already gave my pick away, but I'm going with Suarez. I ain't going with the rookie yet. I ain't convinced that. I mean, he could jump from Xfinity and come up with the big boys that Connor Zelch can do it. So I'm going with Suarez. So let's see. Do we have anybody else pick? Nope, I didn't have anybody in Facebook.
Go to the next.
Nothing. All right. So now
Kaylee commented, I thought.
We'll go to our next pick. So next pick.
Easy pick.
So no, it ain't easy pick.
I'm going to go with my favorite driver of all time. Nah. Okay.
If you would have went by the duel tonight, Logano won it right in front of Blaney, so they went 1.
Yeah, because they're teammates.
Oh, guess who's number 1? Hey, wait, I'm going to throw this up there real quick. Here it is.
Don't tell
me. Look
me.
at the standings. Garrett, you got to be happy with that one so far.
Wait, is that Carson Osavar?
Yeah, Carson Osavar. Oh, and look, he took the lead.
They're probably next to each other.
And he takes the lead.
Carson Osavar is leading the line right now. But they got some movement going on.
Yeah,
I see him jumping now, but
yeah, it depends on who's in what line.
I think's behind. Okay,
so that's where the standings are. And what do you have, Garrett, as far as laps? I know they went 52 laps according to what I have here. So
well, they're on commercial right now, so I don't know.
So yeah,
I think
they go 60 right in the duel. It's 60 laps.
Yeah, they go 60.
They only have 7 laps to go. Hocevar has the lead, so. We'll see how it comes. Oh, they're in commercial. Well, they can't go to commercial at that time of the race. What's going on? All right.
All right, you ready to finish these picks up real quick?
Yes, sir. We'll get her
so
done.
I can actually listen to this race and sound.
All right. So, Kyle, who did you pick? I'll go back to it. Logano or Blaney? I know you
I know Joey Logano is probably the better. This is such tough, but I'm going to go with Ryan Blaney. I like Ryan Blaney.
These are teammates, so that's who you go with.
Hey, Ryan Blaney still got that 9 points in that duel, so.
Kaylee's going with Blaney.
I'm for sure going Ryan Blaney. I like Ryan Blaney. He's my second favorite driver. I'm a big fan. I honestly think he's going to win the whole race, in my opinion. I think him and Logano are going to work together well. Same with the other Fords. But, yeah, Ryan Blaney's going to win the race, and he's going to beat Joey Logano.
And I like both these guys because they drive the Fords for Penske. But out of the two, this is more from the heart too. So I'm going with Blaney.
The 9 car is in the front.
Yeah,
Chase
I'm
is
sorry.
leading right now with 6 to go. Chase
Yeah,
is leading right
yeah,
now with 6 to go.
Chase is leading.
Elliott.
Yeah, and there's only a few laps to go, 6 to go.
Oh my God.
And
Okay.
Carson Hocevar still number 2.
Okay. Well, I'm on commercials, so.
You're behind.
All right. Third matchup.
I'll show it real quick while I get
matchup.
ready for the next one. So that's the standings right there. So our next pick coming in, and okay. So next pick.
Nah, you want me to go, Kyle? I got Chase Briscoe. He started in the second position. I think he's gonna have a really good race. Give me Briscoe to beat Ty Gibbs head to head.
All right.
I like that pick. I'm going with Trace Briscoe.
God, dog. Yeah, and he was up there the entire race for the second duel, except now he's out. I mean, he's down below 10. All right, so in this one, yeah, I actually like Gibbs.
Got a bad pit stop. On it
It's
now.
like, I'm going with Gibbs. So, there you go.
What?
Yeah, Chase Briscoe, he's up there tonight, but
The
I'm
only
going to
re-
go with Gibbs.
Well, the only reason he's not up there front, he missed his pit box, so he had a bad pit stop.
Yeah.
They just showed
well,
it. Anyways,
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good to know. So that's my guy right over there, Briscoe. Who did Kaylee have? Oh, she had Chase Briscoe.
My
I
God.
had
You said Ty Gibbs.
I'm just joking. Yeah, I had Gibbs.
All right.
sorry,
The
I'm
next one's
getting out of
easy
frame
pick for
here.
me.
Huh?
The next one's an easy pick for me.
You have another pick? What? And there's the guys coming out, and we'll go to our next pick. Is boom Hamlin and Elliott. Wow!
I think Chase Elliott might be my Texas A&M. I'm going with Denny Hamlin.
This guy.
what? Hey, actually, Jimmy
Sorry.
Hamlin.
Point to him,
He's
Kyle.
ran
Can
well.
you figure out which one to point to? Which one did you want? Those guys down there?
Oh, Denny Hamlin.
Oh, yeah, you're going Denny Hamlin.
And I disagree. I hate that pick. I love Chase Elliott. That's my boy. Wait,
There
come
you
on.
go.
Yeah, give me Chase Elliott for sure.
Yeah, I hope
You know, and
everybody out there does not like Denny Hamlin. So,
yeah, but he's a. I
love
mean,
Chase Elliott.
of course, Kaylee would go chase.
it's the least
Elliott.
favorite
And
driver
she has,
versus the
like,
favorite.
exclamation points way after it. You know, like
yeah.
that's the guy. You know, that's who I want, man. But
If someone in the family gets it.
yeah.
Karen
I'm
does
going.
too.
I'm going Chase Elliott too, man. Even though he drives a Chevy, so I'll go with him. But I think hopefully anybody wants to comment on. Hey, how do you like the little drivers down there? They look like real down there, like little guys that are ready
Okay.
to.
Oh, okay.
Next pick.
Okay, man. Hey, you're boring, man. Let's go. All right, so
God, this is a tough one.
we'll go with our next pick. Well, it looks like Chase Elliott is real close. We're down right to the end.
Okay, well, don't tell me the TV's loading.
Well, then I'll show you if you want.
Okay. So, the next one, easy. I'm going with Toyota. I like Tyler Reddick.
You like Tyler Reddick in this one.
I know a lot of people don't like Ross Chastain, but Tyler Reddick is my
Yeah,
pick.
I personally am not a big fan of Ross Chastain either. I like Ty Reddick. I like 20. I'm okay with Ty Reddick, I should say. I don't really like the man that much, but 2311 is still kind of
Nothing
cool. And
personal, right?
know.
You're just saying as
Yeah,
a
yeah, not a
driver.
per-
Nothing
Yeah.
personal, right?
Oh no,
Well,
mine is
yeah.
definitely not.
I think he's a good driver. So I'll take Tyler Reddick in this matchup as well.
Oh man, golly. All right, so for me, I'm at odds because I don't really like the personality of Chastain, but man, Chastain, I still think he's one of those guys that could come through, and make points this year and get going, man. So Chastain, I'm going with Reddick also, but I like the guy too.
Y'all liked when he used to drive the Cheddars, the old Cheddars, number 8.
Yeah, the old Cheddars.
I wonder who drives that
Ty
car
Reddick.
now.
I never disliked him. So, all right.
All right, next and final pick.
Next and final pick. So,
Tell me, Carson Hocevar wins this race?
Right now, Chase Elliott is right there, and it looks like
It's over, isn't it?
Chase Elliott took it.
Did Carson get second at least?
Yeah, Carson Hocevar, Kyle Larson.
Oh, what a
third.
race.
Here's what it shows on
Told
mine.
y'all. You don't need
Just
to
at
watch
the
out.
end, they
Told y'all,
finished
give me
it
that
up.
9 car, baby.
Yeah, here it is. Let me pull it up real quick while we get into our last pick.
What happened to Denny?
Yeah, well,
He fell off.
there he is. He's 10th. He fell off. Man.
10th.
Yep. So, yeah, I mean, look what happened to him. His best lap was his last lap in time.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Well, yeah, I think
interesting.
everyone was.
That was it. 60 laps.
All right. Well,
Hey, that was fun. I got to go back.
Hey,
and watch
this
that again.
matchup, y'all want to know a crazy fact? These two drivers have never won a Daytona 500. So they're looking for that last trophy to put up on their shelf because they're both old.
Yeah. These two
Yeah,
guys.
you gotta let the fans know. Yeah, they've been racing for a long time. Yeah.
But the biggest issue is Brad Keselowski is under rehab right now because he did break his leg, or he broke his hip in a skiing accident in December. So he has been doing rehab and stuff like that. The other night, I saw him walking with a cane and everything. Now he's driving. But that plays a huge factor, but doesn't play any factor to me. Kyle Busch is my favorite driver all time. I got Kyle Busch winning this easy.
Now, Kaylee in the last pick picked Reddick, so just want you to be. So you say Kyle Busch is going to win this one hands down, right?
He won the polls, guys, if y'all didn't know that.
Yeah.
He had the fastest car.
And you know,
You know,
yeah, I think I was going to say earlier, I mean, Daytona, you could go full throttle the whole way, basically. You know, very little braking if you watch, you watched in the qualifying. And so, yeah, you got a fast car now, but when you get traffic and how things work out, I mean, it's going to be about the driver too. So, yeah.
Oh, my God. Chase Elliott finally won a race. Didn't even have all the drivers out there.
We already told you that, right?
No, I'm joking.
So, yeah,
You know,
Garrett, who do you
Kyle
got,
Busch
man?
may be starting on the pole and looking good, but something tells me he's not going to finish this race anyways. He's probably going to get wrecked out. So give me Brad Keselowski. Come back, rehab.
You're probably not
winning
even
this
wrong
race.
either.
So,
Kyle
Garrett,
Busch
you
ain't
got.
gonna finish. He barely finished qualified. He had to go to the back to be safe.
Well, he didn't want to wreck his car. They even said, the announcers even
No,
said
I
it.
know. I agree.
Yeah, well,
I'm surprised he didn't want the points, at least.
this one's tough because what
All right,
Kyle
there you
did
go.
show in speed in his car. So, hey, Kyle, did you show some of the merch there that you have? It's,
the triple hot takes, the
you
nice
got-
little
stand
jersey.
up a little bit. Stand up. Let's see it. Let's
Oh,
see the
even
baseball
stand up.
jersey.
Didn't even have it buttoned up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't
can't
wanna
even
put
read it. What's up with that? Yeah, Triple D hot takes. He put his number on it. All right.
I do a little twirl.
Yeah, now let's see what you got.
Twirl.
7, lucky number 7. All right. Yeah, wow. Hey, and Garrett, you probably remember this cap, right? You remember
Oh,
this
yeah.
cap, what I'm wearing?
Mhm.
It's an old Mark
Mark.
Martin. It's the only real autograph I got, from NASCAR drivers. This is it. And I've let it fade and everything else, and that permanent marker is still up here with his signature. You can still see Mark Martin's signature on it. And that's when he drove for the Army. We were at the All-American Bowl, and we went by there. So, yeah. Kaylee,
Yeah,
obviously.
you ever gonna make a pick, Dad?
Huh?
No, I'm like, you gonna make a pick?
Oh, I have a pick to make? What? Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Ford. Yeah, I'm going with Keselowski. I just think Busch will, like you said, not make it all the way through the end. But I won't be surprised if he did beat Keselowski either, because Keselowski is dealing with some pain. He may not even, who knows? He just got his license back from NASCAR, you couldn't race in the Clash because he didn't have his license. So now he's got his license.
He's starting
so,
in ninth on the pole.
So, Yeah.
He's starting in 9th.
Yeah, that's
for the
where
race.
he was at. That's what I had here, where they had.
Well, yeah, last year these two would have ran a close competition to see who got wrecked out the most races. I can tell you that for sure.
Ha ha ha.
Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski, yeah, they didn't finish.
Hey, I know somebody who wrecked more than them though.
Yeah.
Noah Gregson.
Oh.
So, yep, there you go. Well, we've got these are our drivers that we picked for our last pick. So, we'll come back. We'll come back to our main screen here. All right. So make sure, people, that you like us, subscribe, follow us, do all the good stuff, and we'll get those guys out of there. And so.
Oh yeah, please subscribe to the channel.
Yeah,
we're at 53 subscribers, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we're getting up there.
We're on the road to 100.
Surely. Hey, and people, if you up on the top right, we've got our big NASCAR in the design of in our design. Isn't that cool up there?
Hopefully we'll sponsor a race car soon so they can put us on the side.
And they put you on the side. Yeah, I was gonna put that one. I was gonna show you that one, but I don't have it handy. But I was gonna put that one up there so everybody can see what it looks like. So, and run the ticker down there. Thanks to motorsport.com and also foxsports.com with you'll see their information.
Watch
down
Super
at the
Bowl
bottom.
Sunday.
What? Ad. That put NASCAR's hell yeah attitude on display.
Oh, yeah.
And Kayla says, hell yeah, go Chase Elliott. Did I sound like her? And she did pick Keselowski too, so she did not, she did not want to go for Busch. She said never for Kyle Busch. So
cheers.
She'll never go for Busch.
All
right. Well, yeah, we see Chase Elliott wins the second duel. Logano wins the first duel tonight. So that's, there you have it.
And we basically have a month until March Madness starts.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy in of itself, right?
We'll have that show. And then after
That's
that.
a good-looking team.
Yeah. We'll do more NASCAR shows, I think.
Yeah, we'll do a couple more. We're going to tell the folks we're going to try to be live from COTA. The Circuit of the Americas,
if
the
not,
race for NASCAR.
We'll definitely do a show that Thursday.
Yeah, so I might let y'all go out there, and I'll sit back in the trailer, and I'll put out the live feeds.
Well, I don't know if we're allowed to have the trailer. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, we do what we can. If not, we'll have
bring
a portable
mixer
setup.
and generator. And
there
we
go. Yeah, we can rock and roll. All right, guys. So. Wait, my overall thoughts of this NASCAR, I'm pretty excited. New gen cars that are out there as well, and you're going to see some. I think you're going to see tighter racing. You're probably going to see more wrecks though because of it. We already saw a couple tonight, not in that second duel as much as that first one, but I think it's going to be exciting. So.
Yeah, and I mean. One thing about NASCAR too, it's always evolving, it's always changing. They change the rules, they change up some of the parameters, depending on where they're going and where they're racing at. So that's always a cool thing, They always stay up with the times. Now they got these wet water tires, so they run a little bit more in the rain, and some of these very, very thin, very fast tires that they put on. So it's pretty interesting stuff, man. Or the slicks So
basically
it's cool stuff.
My definition of NASCAR used to be, hey, if you weren't able to afford Formula One, hey, NASCAR is perfect, and it has a lot more rednecks.
We got our.
That is true.
Yeah, I got our little subscribe button up there too, and everybody make sure to go down and subscribe. So, all right, glad for those that did tune in, but they can always come back and watch more. Hey, I did get another one. Okay, Kyle, see you. There was somebody that posted. That's it says Maya Jackson. How about that? So, all right, Kyle. They just said hi. If you didn't hear
howdy.
All right. Well, guys, anything else? We good?
Yep, we great.
Garrett, come on, show some excitement. Or something,
Hey. Go Chase Elliott.
Hey, we got to be happy. This is the Super Bowl, man. This is what starts it off. This is what gets your juices going. This is, our Super Bowl Sunday. This is NASCAR at Daytona 500, man.
Starting off the season and then go all the way to October.
Hey, I was pretty excited to watch the men's hockey this morning for the USA. I was pretty hyped up for that. I brought the whole flagpole inside, and we were getting it going.
Oh boy, man!
Oh,
That's What USA hockey? That's exciting, and the women are still doing well.
Yeah, they're undefeated.
Yeah, and
they don't even have to play yet. I think they're literally break until for a while. I think.
All right. Well, good. Well, then we'll shut her down here. We'll go ahead and take the checkered flag and be done. So, all right, guys. I'll let you say your final thoughts and goodbyes.
Hey, boogity boogity boogie. Let's go racing, boys and girls.
Hey, how's it going, pal?
Yeah.
All right, y'all have a good night and all.
All right. Adios, mas gut and auf Wiedersehen. Come back to us. You see us next time. We'll post. We'll be here. Triple D Hot Takes. So, all right. Adios.